Holy cow, it went live. This new phone is just cool. What does that button do? I can rotate the camera. What's that one do? Normal, beam, bash, just normal. I don't want to mess with that. I don't know. No, go away. Chat. Yes, I want to see the messages. I don't want to spin my camera around. All right. How's the audio and video? Two people in here. And can somebody throw me a comment up there real quick just so I can see that the live stream is working? Ugh. 3. Not getting any comments though. Pop chat turned on. There we go. Sounds good from John Davis. Good evening, guys. What's the temp? On the puppy thermometer or on the outside thermometer? Inside the shop on the puppy thermometer, we're right at 70 degrees. Outside, we're falling fast. I think we're down to 28 or 27, but we're falling all the way to 17 degrees tonight. I didn't have a productive day in the shop. I did a lot of outside chores today. The motor's behind me on the picker, and the Bronco, it needs to get out of here. And I got a work truck in here to keep it warm tonight. It's not winterized. The other two work trucks are winterized outside tonight. Kyle's at home. I tried calling Kyle to see what he was doing, but I can't get a hold of him. I missed the expedition. Yeah, you just had to just go ahead and rip that scab open. Living out of town now, I wish I had the expedition. You know, at the end of the day, yeah, I miss her, but I've got a lot of cool other projects I've got going on, and I wouldn't trade the excursion for the expedition. I actually like my V10 excursion quite well. It does very nicely off-road. It does very nicely towing. It is a gas hog, but I absolutely love that excursion that I bought when I sold the expedition. So you can't keep them all. Let's see here. Why isn't the comments? This is a new phone, so I'm hoping everything is nice and loud and the picture's pretty good. And Lucky find those parts you need, replacing the 302. Any luck? Any luck. I am blind as a bat. Any luck finding those parts you need for replacing for the two? No, not yet. I've been looking. Cody from YDoc Productions got a hold of me, and I've read his email. I just haven't responded because I've been doing a lot of business work. But if Cody jumps on here, I've got to talk to him. Cody said he had a couple things over at YDoc Productions. I think that's how you say his channel's name. YDOC Productions. He said he has a pulley and something else in his email. But, yeah, I gotta get a hold of Cody. If, you guys should check out his channel. He just got I think it was an Arianos OBS 300 inline 6 5-speed 4-wheel drive truck that he's going to be restoring on his channel. Somebody knew that I just started watching some of his videos. I have a parts 96 Bronco. I've been meaning to check. I'll take a note to do it tomorrow. It was a 302 truck, but it's rotted. John Davis, thanks. Yeah, there's a couple more parts I found broken on our 302 behind me. I would move the camera, but then I would lose reception, and then this live stream would crash. I'll do a video on it maybe tomorrow, maybe of what, we'll just take a kind of video inventory, what we need. That front end impact was so bad that it actually, I think it tweaked the power steering. Maybe the power steering. and air conditioning bracket. I think that got tweaked because the bottom part's broken off. There's actually a spot where it's broken. So we're going to need a new bracket on that side. And if you look down all the pulleys when all the pumps were on there, everything's kind of offline a little bit. It's one reason I wanted to fire up that motor in the truck with the front clip all taken apart, because I wanted to make sure the crankshaft wasn't sitting there going all wobbly on us, but I think we're good. I ran it for a long time. Let's see. Message rejected. I do apologize if there is a so every night that I've been uploading videos for this last week, there's been random sick perverted links that are dropped in the comments, and I think there's just a bunch of spammy comments. I don't know, but I've been blocking people as I go. I do apologize if something nasty pops up on the screen. I've been trying really hard to get rid of all these spam guys, and I think YouTube knows it too, because they've been helping trying to weed out all these guys. It's the craziest thing. I've been getting a lot of nasty links lately, so don't click on any links in this live stream. Please do not click on any links. There's been some bad ones there. And let's see here, what do we got going on? We got a Hodgepodge Dodge Garage. I'm stealing the Friday night live stream. So you stay off live stream there, Zane. It's my turn. My turn. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about, that guy right there, I don't know where it pops up on your screen, but Zane, Hodgepodge Dodge Garage, he's kicking butt over there with views and content and editing and the whole 9 yards. Everyone, don't forget to give the live stream a thumbs up. Well, thank you, Zane. Yeah, give this live stream a thumbs up, guys. And if you're tuning in for the first time, hit that subscribe. Go check out Zane after this live stream. And one of these days, there is a way to actually do a dual live stream. I was just watching it the other night, Zane. We could actually live stream together and get comments on the same live stream and do this whole thing. I'll call you and talk to you about it. I think it'd be fun to interact that way. What is going on with that arrow? Because now I can't read. There we go. Hodge is awake. It's Friday. He doesn't have to work tomorrow. What else is he going to do? Live going up about 5 minutes. Of course. Yeah, I don't, man, today I did not. I got myself into a funk today. It took me all day to get motivated, and I'm a very motivated person. I couldn't smell right this morning. I couldn't taste anything. I had some chest pains going on, and I'm like, oh great, is this the Rona? But I'm feeling better now. If I get a fever though, I might be in trouble. Let's see. Stop. Yeah, I don't. There, guys. Son, just can't wait till tomorrow night to do this. What? Oh, Kyle's. Well, I called you. I was gonna see if you had. We can do one tomorrow night. It's not like it's gonna hurt anything. Jump in your vehicle and drive down the road, because you're really close by. Kyle, everybody, he's right there. Tell him to get his butt over here. I'm going to do an hour-long live stream, and we're only 9 minutes in. We'll make it an hour and 9 minutes. Come on over, Kyle. Jesus Christ. I came out to the shop. I was putting a log on the fire, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go live tonight. Not going to happen tonight. See? It's probably not going to happen tomorrow. Grumpy old bastard. And, oh, I guess he can't call me because I'm on live stream. What's everybody up to tonight? I'm just hanging out in the shop, kind of checking over what I'm kind of taking a little inventory of what I need. Pick up a 6-pack. Yeah, Kyle doesn't need to pick up a 6-pack. I got plenty in the fridge. Come on, Kyle. See, now you got everybody stirred up. Why'd you even have to comment? Now everybody's gonna be mad you didn't show up. How's the weather over there? Shade Tree, Bronco Joe. The weather is going to be very cold tonight. It's going to get down to 17. Hence, one of our work trucks is in the shop here. I'm gonna have some videos coming up on this old girl. So this is a two-wheel drive Econoline, and I've been doing my research. I'm gonna try moving this. I don't think I can move this. The Bronco right here, that scissor will literally almost bolt up right into the twin traction beam two-wheel drive front end. So I'm gonna convert that half-ton van, one of my work trucks. I want a four-wheel drive carpet cleaning van for when it gets shitty out. So that scared me. One of the cats are up in the rafters. But I'm gonna keep on. I'm sorry, Kyle. We'll take the suspension parts out of the inline six truck. We'll make your. I'll fix your front end. It's not gonna be that hard. Kyle's got some front end problems. We were talking about using this front end for his truck, but that's a direct swap into that van, and it's got the gears I need. I missed the freezing fog. I don't like the freezing. I mean, it looks pretty in the morning when you wake up. The other day, I think it was yesterday's video, that day before that, we had some freezing fog. I didn't drive that day, but Kyle did. I don't know if it was slick out, but everything looked pretty. And the dogs found something to bark at. I want some snow. I kind of bought a snowblower and some other cool shit to play with, and of course it's not going to snow this year. Maybe Kyle's at the gate. It sucked, and yes, it was slick in town. Yeah, it's crazy. When I went to Redmond the other day, and we were on the phone, Kyle. So I get to town, and right after you were like, I gotta go, I'm making a delivery. Literally, just downtown Redmond, snowed like a half an inch of snow. And it was like you drove past Polar Bear and past Backstabbers, and you got right into Texaco, and then it was dumping snow. And then as soon as you got to the other end and started by Chan's, no snow. It was crazy. We get the Quigley converted vans at my dealership from time to time with the solid axle swap. Pretty awesome packaging. Yeah, this one's got, so this E150, it's got a 4R70W transmission. So all I got to do, and I know how to gut those too. So all I got to do is change out the rear tail shaft and then find a manual shift transfer case, or even, I could even find a automatic transfer case and then just figure out the wiring and put a button somewhere to high and low range or neutral or whatever. But that's kind of my, not probably this year, but maybe maybe next year. I don't know. It's never gonna snow here. Like, it's not even tried to, really. I hear somebody stomping around outside. Maybe that was the kids slamming doors. I don't know. Oh, it will. Yeah, I know. It's January is probably when it's going to hit, and it'll be snowy till March. We have the auto in the $200 truck. Yes, I know, Kyle. I just don't know how to wire that into that van. And it's a Triton motor. That's a Windsor transmission. Nodular Windsor. Kyle going, oh yeah, that's right. So we're gonna have to keep it for our 70W and go with finding maybe like a wrecked Heritage F-150, or we could get another Expedition, find a 4.6 Expedition. That would have the right transfer case behind it. And some of the 5.4s even came with the 4R70W. This is a 5.4 van, and it's got a 4R70W. Would you sell some parts off your Bronco? Ford Vader. The top is for sale. The driver's door is for sale. What do you need? Comment what do you need off this Bronco, and I'll tell you if it's for sale or not. Bet they make a conversion plug. No, God. No, we're not doing. No, we're just 4R70W's fine. I just need to find transfer case for it. Jesus Christ. Why is that arrow keeps popping up right in my way? Is that Reckless Ford problems? Reckless Ranch. Guys, if you want to go check out a crazy YouTube channel, and we're talking just no bounds right at the moment, check out that guy in the comments, Reckless Ranch Oregon. He's a good buddy of ours. He actually is our tire guy. If you guys remember putting tires on the Bronco back in the day, that was the guy. And he started a YouTube channel, and it's mostly like off-road side-by-side stuff, which is pretty cool. He's got some pretty cool editing going on. He also has a lot of firearm stuff over there. I was gonna ask him one next time we go to shoot. Maybe Kyle and I'll go make an appearance on his channel and bring some guns. So, you put 4x4 in that you'll have to work when it's snowing. That's okay. I'm fine with that. It's when it's snowing outside and I have to turn down work and they go to my competitors. That's what I'm not okay with. Trim for the top on the inside. Yes, I'm selling all that stuff. Are you local? I'm not shipping anything. So if you're local, hit me up at Central Oregon Shenanigans at Gmail. I actually posted all that stuff on Facebook the other night, and I haven't had any hits on it. But if you're interested in it, you want to come pick it up, yes, I will sell you all the trim on the inside for the top. 16 truck. Let's see. 16 truck has one. Oh, I6 truck has one. Sorry, Kyle. Will that bolt up? No, it won't be the right. It won't be the right shaft because the shaft's bigger. We need to find one for an automatic because the input shafts were either bigger or smaller on the manuals. But we are going to hold on to that. I've got that other transfer case too that we've been hanging on to, Kyle. It's over at Papa's, the one that came out of your inline 6 truck because you thought it was going out, but it was actually something in the transmission making all that racket. Greetings from Mexico, dude. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I bet it's nice and warm down in Mexico. I bet you're sitting on the beach sipping margaritas and enjoying life, and I'm freezing my butt off. Not right now. The shop is nice and toasty warm. Trim top inside. I think I missed a comment here. No, I don't think so. Zach's making some funny faces and some hand signals that I can't see because I'm pretty sure I need glasses. This is really hard to see for me. And a driver's seat frame that I do not have. I'm selling the seats as I'm on a toss-up. I've got the seats listed for sale. The front seat in this was a bench. It's a solid bench across, and not very many of them came that way. I was thinking about South Carolina. Yeah, I don't think you're driving out to Oregon. Yeah, just shipping and they got lost or broken. I don't know, man. I don't like shipping stuff. Let's see. Shaft, smiley face, tongue hanging out. I see what you're doing there. What am I doing? I'm just sitting here, Zach. Stop picking on me, man. Hodgepodge Dodge Garage, Reckless Ranch, Oregon. Go check out those 2 channels, guys, if you're just tuning in. They're both jumping around here in the comments. They're good buddies of mine. Got good content. Go check them out. In the next video, I'll give them both shout outs, and I'll give you some links to go follow. With that being said, I'm thirsty, so I'm going to go get a drink. So just give me 1 second while I run over to the beer fridge. Oh, geez. All right. Where was I? Yeah, we know you're sitting, nothing getting done. Yep, nothing's getting done tonight. When I shut this live stream off, I'm literally going to pick up some tools for about 15 minutes. I'm going to pound a beer. I'm going to go sit in my hot tub. I'm going to go inside and crash. I think that's all I'm doing tonight. That's kind of a boring Saturday night or Friday night for me, but I just don't have any motivation to do anything today, and I don't know why. I haven't been feeling the greatest today, so hopefully it's not Zerona. And that's Shadow. Nope, that's Bullseye. Don't knock shit off there, Bullseye. What you drinking? You guys know me. I'm drinking a Stone, baby. A slushy Stone. I gotta turn the fridge down just a tad. Thanks, buddy. I need to do the same. New neighbor down the road with the dog. Barks 24/7. Makes him talking about taking parts off the. I can't see the last part of that comment, Zane. I've got my phone's. I don't like this new phone. It's doing something weird right here and it's blocking the comment. Oh, makes parts of the videos miserable. There it goes. Okay, yeah. I used to have a lot of road noise back where I used to live in town, but I've noticed both my neighbors on both sides are very quiet. I'm the most. I bet they can hear when wrenches get thrown in the shop and. Oh, son of a! Yeah. I'm not the quietest when I work on things. You guys seen that back in the old days when we used to not cut that stuff out. I got the 89 Bronco and just got my brand new 5.0 from Powertrain Products. Can't wait to get started. Yeah, I can't wait to get this 5.0. The next step right now is I got to take a pause for a minute, and I got to get this mess cleaned up behind me. This Bronco's got to get out of here. I got to clean up all the transmission fluid that's just all over the floor. Get it put out back, get the body off the frame, so that way I don't have to lay underneath it in the dirt to get the fuel lines, the fuel tank. The fuel tank's got more than half a tank in it, so that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to have Uncle Kyle come over, and we're gonna have to figure. I guess we could siphon it out or pull the fuel pump out and get in there and get that fuel out of there before we take the tank. But yeah, I got to get the body off because I'm gonna take and put the tub is junk. So I bought this Bronco. I called Uncle Kyle, and Kyle was, "Oh, what do you want, Papa James?" And I was like, "Well, I think there's a Bronco we could, grab, make some videos, fix it, repaint it." And then I got there and I was like, "Crap, this thing isn't fixable. It got hit so hard that the cab actually, you can stick your hand in between the passenger side door and what would that be, the B pillar? And the passenger side door actually bowed and cracked the panel. The whole body's compromised. And the frame, oh man, you would literally have to pull this body off and put it on a different frame. Like, even if you straightened it, it'd be so weak at that point that it would be dangerous. But there's some good parts on her, before I make a burrito, I've got a lot of scrap metal that I've kind of left at, I think, Uncle Kyle's house, Papa's house, and here. So I'm literally going to get the tractor, the car trailer. I'm going to bring the Kubota over here. I'm going to pick the body up off the frame, set it on the car trailer, go to Kyle's house, grab any scrap metal he's got going on there, go to Papa's house, load scrap metal, and make a big burrito out of this and take it in for scrap. But if you're in Central Oregon or close by, the back panels are beautiful, except for the passenger side's got some Bondo, I noticed, but the driver's side panel, the back rear quarter, beautiful panel, not a dent in it. The tailgate, the 96 tailgate that's on here, fortunately does work on our 1978 Bronco. And as you know, I've complained about this in the past, the tracks are crap, and I've tried to fix them, but both the tracks are just junk. The window falls off. You got to roll it up just right. The motor's weak, and there's a lot of Bondo in that door. There's no Bondo in this door, so this is going to be our new door for our 78 Bronco project. How are you going to do up the fuel tank and the step side? Just like this Bronco. So the step side behind me, which I don't, the step side behind me basically had two fuel tanks. It had a small fuel tank in the very rear, and then it had, I think, a saddle tank somewhere that's non-existent anymore, but there was lines there. We're going to go, and I think they were both really small because the back tank was really, really, really skinny. We're going to go ahead, and where that back tank was mounted, it's about the same spot in the frame where the Bronco was. I'm going to take and put that tank, we're going to fab up and put that 33 gallon, I think it's a 33 or a 35 gallon tank in these Broncos. So we're going to have one tank between the frame and the rear. And we're going to use all the fuel lines, the fuel filter. It's all getting converted over to the 1996. So from the fuel tank to the engine and the return line back, that's all going to be the 1996. I've been toying with the idea of ripping pretty much every wire out of this 78 and putting all the wiring from this 96 into the 78. Lights, turn signals, etc. Haven't decided if I want to go that far yet, but at least the drivetrain, you're talking the whole engine, the fuse box under the dash is going to get updated to a new plastic style fuse, not the old glass fuse. So with that being said, I probably am going to sit there and either I'm going to relocate some things on the fuse box, or we're just going to rip it all out and put the 96 in here and go from there. Let's see. I missed some comments. Can't imagine how fast they were going when it was wrecked. They claimed to be going 35 miles an hour. It was a young 17-year-old female that owned this Bronco. 17, 16, maybe 18, somewhere in there. I know she was still in high school because of stickers this year. Her and her friend, I don't know if they were off-road, on-road, didn't get the whole story, but her mom's like, yeah, they say they were going 35. I think Kyle's F-150 that we fixed was going 35. This is more like a 50 mile an hour, maybe 45 mile an hour wreck. It hit so hard. I'll zoom in on my mouth. I don't think you can see it from here. It was in the video last night. No, you can't see it. Come on, zoom. No. Sorry, guys. New phone here. Great. Now I can't zoom out. Oh, there we go. There's a dent about where my thumb is, where the back of the engine slammed off the firewall. And when I went to take the motor mounts off, I noticed they were all wishy-washy. And the transmission mounts, you could tell that those were pretty bad back there. So, and then the frame was completely, crooked. Like when I was putting it on the trailer, my wife and I got in a little altercation because I couldn't drive it on the trailer straight. And I just thought she was bad at giving directions. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. But anyway, when I went to drive it into the shop, I was having a hard time getting it through the door because you know that this shop's only got 8-foot doors. And I was having a hell of a time, and I had to end up going at an angle to get through the door. It was a process. This thing is bad. Even Kyle came over and looked at it, and I didn't get the first impression of it. He walked outside, and he was like, "Yep, she gone." I was like, "Yeah, I wasn't lying. I can't fix this. I've fixed some frame damage before, but this is beyond fixable." Let's see, where did I leave off here? Wish I was closer. I'd take the cab for mine. The cab ain't good. Like I was just saying a little bit ago, it's compromised, and you can see it in the roof. You can see it the whole firewall's tweaked. You wouldn't want the cab. I don't think there's anything on the cab that you could fix. It's pretty tweaked. It got hit hard enough to screw up the cab. It's hard to see it on camera, but it's tweaked, trust me. It'll fit between the frame, question mark. Yes. Maybe. Yes, it will. So I measured. So 1978 Fords start off skinny in the front. We're going to have some transfer case problems. I measured, and we've got about a half an inch to play with underneath there. But then once it gets past the transfer case, these frames widen out. So I've measured the tank. I know I've measured the tank. For shits and giggles, I'll go measure the tank. If I can find. Hold on. Bear with me. It appears to be the same, but I don't have very good lighting back there. But yes, it looks like the frames are about the same on both trucks. I call BS. No way you could do that much damage going 35. Exactly. I've hit things not at 35, but I've fixed things that have hit things and same, no way. 35 months. Yeah, exactly. Zane says the same thing. I'm gonna have to go yell at the kids. They're supposed to be in the house. Yes, but could use it patch panels for mine. Okay, yeah. I mean, if you're gonna use it for patch panels, yeah, definitely. I mean, like I said, the back, some of the parts on here. I mean, there's no rust on this whole truck. There's some mud. Trust me, I found mud. It's been a bit of pain in the butt to get all the body mounts out of this thing. Find out tank's bigger in 3, 2, 1. It could be. We might be ordering a tank. I don't think so, though. It was looking about the same back there when I was... Hello from Arizona. I would like a 4x4 van. I got a 76. Hi, boy. Nice. I had a 76 once, and I sold it, and I'm really regretting that decision in life. But you know what? I've got a carpet cleaning business now because of that decision. You're probably tired of this question, but what do you think a good brake upgrade would be for my 78 Bronco? I have not looked into brakes on these trucks yet, so I have no answer for you at this time. Ford 334. Yeah, I got 77 4x4 crew. That was thinking the same. Yeah, I mean, I'll make a video on the fuel, what I'm thinking on the fuel. I'll take some measurements when I have somebody else here to help me hold the tape measure and hold the flashlight. It's kind of dark back there right now, but I was eyeballing it with the tape measure just a second ago, and it doesn't look like we're going to have any tank clearing issues. But if we do, then you guys will hear about it, and we'll figure out what to do from there. But I want to keep as much of the 96 parts as possible to go on to here. Almost 9:30 here. It's been a long day. Gonna hit the hay. I'll talk to you this weekend, buddy. Sounds good. Hodgepodge Dodge Garage. One last time after my live stream. Let's see, 32.5 wide on my 70 Bronco. Inside. I'm in the garage with 2 Broncos. Yeah, and I just measured that one out at 33. So the 96 is 33 at the back. So we'll be good. We'll have plenty of room. We're all just in our shops, drinking beer, bullshitting about trucks. This is the life. This is the life. Huh, Bullseye? Damn cat. Anyway, as I was saying, Hodgepodge Dodge Garage. Check him out after my live stream. He's going to bed. See you tomorrow, bud. Give me a buzz. Way to go, Hodge. 30 minutes. Made it a whole 35 minutes and 14 seconds. Heck yeah. Cheers. Cheers to everybody out there tonight. It's been a slower work week, but a productive week on the Bronco. I'm going to have it out of the shop by tomorrow night. That's my goal anyway. Make room for the 78 is coming in because I've got some plans for the 78 Bronco. I need to get back on the 429 build. The problem is I moved. And I've been trying to find all the parts when I moved so that I can put my 429 together this winter. So, yeah, we'll get on that too. I've got too many projects. I've got too many open projects going on in my life. And Kyle won't stop me. He just lets me keep going with my problem that I have of buying projects. Kyle, what's wrong with you? Why'd you say yes to this Bronco? I don't think he's watching anymore. I'm going to put a log on the fire. It's starting to get a little chilly. Maybe 2 logs on the fire. That's a big bastard. Holy shit. Well, what's everybody doing tonight? They're just chilling. They're working on stuff. I know somebody said they were in the garage with 2 Broncos. I would like to hear the story on that. 70 inside. Let's see. He said that he had 2 Broncos in his shop. Tomorrow, I'm going to have a Bronco and an F-150 and a carpet cleaning truck in the shop. Why isn't this working now? I'm still playing with this new phone, too. Interesting. Y'all down for some snowmobiling videos again? I'm thinking about going out snowmobiling soon. I got an 89 full size and an 87 Bronco 2. The Bronco 2s are starting to make a comeback. Has anybody seen that? Like, I noticed the prices are starting to go up. I'm like, no. I don't know. They kind of grew on me for a while, and I always wanted one. But at the end of the day, the top doesn't even come off the back. It's crazy to think how much these 70s Fords have gone up in price in the last couple of years. Like, that body style that's behind that 78 is worth a lot of money nowadays. My Bronco, not finished, is worth a lot of money. I couldn't find one to replace that either. You don't ever see them pop up for sale, and if you do, like, if you're looking at a rust bucket, you're looking at $5,000. It's nuts. Prices are crazy. Not sure how their value gone up every year. One more loses, one more leaves the road, and some high schooler hits a tree, and the supply of them is shrinking fast. I noticed driving around town 10 years ago, 70s Fords were everywhere. Driving around to 2020, I'm not seeing them too much anymore. And if you do see them, they're, either old man owned or somebody like me is trying to fix one up. 78 has trans in shop along with my 89. Just got my engine out of the 89. Been polishing, painting the 89. Dark shadow blue metallic. Looks so good. Ford Vader, do you are are you doing any videos on that, or are you? Hey, there it is. So that guy right there, Wydock Productions. He's the one that sent me an email. You've already got a shout out, bud. So maybe your numbers will jump up tonight. Go check him out. He just commented. His name's Cody Wydock, YDOC Productions. He's working on a Ford F-150 over there. I watched his video the other night. I thought it was very professional and very well presented. And he sent me an email about some parts, and so I just have not responded because I've been busy today, but I am going to respond soon, bud. That's because people driving them into trees at 30. No, it's 55. I'm pretty sure it was a 55, but yeah, 35. Same. Let's see. I'll do some first videos this weekend. Sweet. I would like to see them. There's another thing that I've been slacking on this channel. I mean, this whole summer, we did not. Kyle and I were like, holy crap, we have a channel and we aren't even doing anything. People probably think we're dead and got the Rona and kicked the bucket. One thing that I'm going to sit down and do, maybe Kyle will come over tomorrow night if he's watching this, and we can film one, is I've got a bunch of rides to get out for you guys that are back from last year about this time. But there was some cool rides that came in with some pretty cool stories, and I feel really, really ashamed I haven't posted a video on some rides. And if I sound out of breath tonight, it's because I do. I literally... if you go on Google, it scares the shit out of you, but I'm out of breath. I can't taste anything. I can't smell anything. And I've had chest pains, and I'm it could be indigestion, but I don't know. Let's see. I want him to Ford Vader. Yes, do some videos. I would like to see what you got going on over there. But anyway, rides. I want to do a Saturday night rides, which would be for next weekend, or maybe even a stubby Sunday's video or something. Or actually, no, if we filmed it tomorrow, get out by tomorrow night. I see 70s all over. I see 70s and ever full-size Broncos. Where am I at? I almost have, let's see. I also have 2 Broncos. I got rid of one. 87 K5. I was never a Blazer fan. I've worked on I used to have a buddy who used to have a K5, and I think we were working on that more than my Bronco back in the day, but they're still good looking trucks. Beats a Power Wagon. Sorry, Hodgepodge. I'm not a Dodge fan. 10 years ago, tons of them in the Portland. You pull it. It was there last year, and not that many. You know, another thing that killed a lot of the old 70s Fords, and a buddy of mine used to work at a dealership and told me about this, is do you remember when a certain somebody got elected into office, they did the whole cash for clunkers deal? We're talking Chevys, Fords, Dodges, 90s, 80s, 70s. A lot of vehicles got the whole tax credit thing, and then they had to go out back, dump sludge down the engine, blow the engine up, and then scrap it. A lot of vehicles, really nice vehicles. I had seen a Toyota Land Cruiser got taken in. For example, we lost a lot of good old antiques when that whole cash for clunker. I don't think that's what it was called, cash for clunker, but it was like a tax rebate. You'd go in and get a new car, and they would give you a ton in money on your old ride. Thanks for the kind words, man. You're welcome. You deserved it. I watched your video start to end last night, and then I think I commented on it. It was getting pretty late, but yeah, great video. I can't wait to see the end result of the new project. New to your channel, I build pre-80s square bodies. Nice. Kyle just sold one of those. What, cat? You hungry? I'll feed you after the live stream. Get off me. Oh, yeah, I do. OMG, yes. Where's K? Kyle's at home. Everybody at the beginning of the live stream was trying to talk Kyle to getting his weeble wobble ass over here, but he won't get off the couch. He's doing something. But he might come over tomorrow. He's going to kill me. Where's Kyle been? Yeah, Kyle's been working a lot. His job doesn't slow down unless there's snow on the ground. There's this thing called Central Oregon, and we're all just busy as heck around here. People are getting fed up with San Francisco, and a lot of Californians are getting fed up with what's going on down there politically. So they're hopping in, throwing a for sale sign out in front of their $1 million crappy location house down there, whatever it's $750,000 crappy house down there. They're coming up here with $750K and going, this is a beautiful area. I only have to spend 400 grand, pocket the rest for a really nice big mansion. So, and for the most part, politics around Central Oregon used to be pretty, I don't want to get too political on this channel, but it's pretty easy going here. I mean, yeah, Oregon is a blue state. It seems that way because of two cities, Portland and Salem. Central Oregon, Eastern Oregon, a little bit different. But people are getting fed up in Portland, in Salem, in Seattle. And all of a sudden, our little community is just expanding very fast. I mean, I think Bend, Oregon is on the list of the second fastest growing city in the United States, which is nuts. Redmond is probably right there nipping at its heels. I've lived here my whole life, and the construction boom that's going on right now in this area is crazy. I literally watched acres of farmland this summer transform into a whole subdivision. We're talking hundreds of homes, and I'm just like, that is nuts how fast they're building. That's where Kyle comes. So his job is delivering lumber, and they can't keep him in the truck. I mean, he's in the truck all the time, and it's crazy. So that's where Kyle's been. He's been stuck behind a steering wheel all year, driving around and around, delivering wood. That sounded bad, but yeah. The communities where I lived in town was kind of nice. There was it was a subdivision, and there was a lot of open fields. I don't know. The beginning of Central Oregon Shenanigans, I used to be able to go out my driveway into a field and do some cookies, or there was that hill climb I used to climb. That's all gone. It's all houses now. Like around where I was living was just expanding, and building was going on. The coronavirus, when it hit, people were losing their jobs, and things were getting kind of shady in town, and that's where I was like, yeah, I'm going to start looking for property. And I want out of town. And I found this place. And now I have a 7-foot tall fence that goes all the way around my house. At nighttime, I don't have to worry about locking anything up. My dogs will eat you alive, so don't try. And I literally, when I lived at the old place, it was every other weekend I'm horrible at forgetting to lock doors. And so, like, it wasn't this work truck, but one like this, I got it broken into, and I think that was the last straw. I came out, my doors were open. They didn't take anything because they didn't know what anything was worth, and if they would have took something and tried to sell it on Facebook or Craigslist, they would have been SOL, because all the equipment that I have has serial code numbers, and it's very, very customized tooling. So they would have had a nice stay at the Deschutes County hotel services down there at the jail. But no, where Kyle and I live, it's a ranch community. The smallest lot out here is like an acre. I sit on almost 2 acres. Kyle sits on like a little under 1.5 acres at his place. He's 9 minutes from me. No, 4 minutes from me. And there's no way that like building this isn't going to turn into a town out here. So it's pretty laid back out here. It's a way better community than what we were dealing with in Redmond. Redmond used to be a beautiful community and an awesome community. Everybody knew everybody. Nobody locked the doors, and it's turning into Little Bend is what I call it now. Bend, Oregon is basically flowing into Redmond, and it's just anyway. No, they're not invading they're invading our area, but not where I moved out to. Medford's going crazy as well. I've heard that, which is crazy. I know there is a lot of old Ford guys out here. I have an 84 F-150 with a 302 auto transmission. It is fuel injection and has some issues with it. Anybody interested? There's a truck for sale, but anybody's interested. Getting that way all over, bud. Yeah. I mean, it comes down to, all these rural areas, the virus kicked in. Well, what's everybody doing now? Well, we're working from home. So why do I need to live in this town that's got rioting going on? Here I am getting into politics, and so I wasn't going to. Got rioting going on, bad governing, and I'm going to go move to that town of Redmond that I stayed at for a vacation one time because it's nice. Got some cool mountains to go hike and climb and a lot of outdoorsy stuff. So, and I can work from home. So everybody's flooding in here. Another thing is crazy is everybody's kids are stuck at home and they're stuck at home. Everything's shut down, and what's that doing to their inside of their house? Well, it's getting dirty faster. So my industry, carpet cleaning, I'm setting record sales this year. I've got a part-time helper now. I've got 3 trucks. I'm going to go back down to 2 trucks, but I've got 2 really nice trucks now. They're set up really well. I'm very fortunate of that. And if anybody has ever thought about starting a carpet cleaning business, I don't know if off subject here of automotive, but I would definitely tell you, yes, go ahead and do it. Like, this has been a really good ride for me, for us, the family. Pushing, it'll be 7 years in April. And, the first 3 years, I was like, what the hell did I get myself into? But now, sitting back on it, it was worth the gray hairs, and well, I like it. It's really, really lucrative, and I don't have to work 40 hours a week. I can still make just as much money as I did working 40 hours a week, and I get to spend some time with the kids and doing projects that I love and hanging out with you guys. Except for the summertime. It does get super busy in the summertime. But I've got my 3 months of downtime, which just started. Like, I literally just put the brakes on. And I think after Christmas, if the weather stays nice around here, it's going to be just off to the races again. And he could just walk down the road, LOL. Oh, Kyle, yeah. He probably couldn't walk down the road. He is a couple miles that direction, but yeah, I think you're talking about Kyle. Love the channel. Keep up the great videos. Thanks, John. Or Jordan. I try. I'm not doing as good a quality videos as I used to. I just don't have the time. But I found a quick editor on my phone. I hope it hasn't been bugging anybody too much. I'm going to get back into it. I've talked to Kyle about getting some new I like the stabilization on the cell phone better than like our old GoPros we were using, but I do like the quality of the 4 that we used to use. So when we get into the 78 actually putting this together, and back like when we were putting the Expedition together, I'm definitely going to slow down and take the time and put it on the computer, chop it up, edit it. This cat's about ready to jump on me. Bullseye, what's up? Take the time, edit it step by step, kind of how I put this together. This is going to be fun. let's see. How close? Let's see. How close to Crater Lake are you? Crater Lake isn't close, but it's. I mean, it's an after. It's a day trip. Like you could leave my house, drive down there, look at the lake, have lunch, and come home. So I would say 2.5, maybe 3 hours with bad traffic to get down to Crater Lake. I'd say three hours. I've actually never been to Crater Lake. Every time that we've wanted to stop, I'm already like done with the kids in the car, and I just want to get home and drink some beer. So maybe next summer. Maybe next summer. I've got a nice fire going tonight. Is there state land near you? Your new property, like land that would be developed? Nope. Nope. I mean, I've got neighbors. I've got neighbors all around me, but like I said, it's all already developed into these like 5 acre, 3 acre, 2 acre lots. So I mean, are you going to convert the 78 step side to OBD2? That would be correct. So the 302 engine sitting behind me is being left fuel injected. There are some other channels out there that took and unfuel injected a 302, and I disagree with that. Like, so why would you want to go out and, like, with OBD2, you can do a lot of stuff with it performance-wise. And anyway, yes, it's going to be OBD2. It's going to, I'm literally taking the wiring harness out of this Bronco, and it's going into the 78, and that 302, we're going to plug everything in, cross our fingers, and it's going to work. If I can figure out how to make a 4R70W communicate with a little computer box with a 4BT manual Cummins with some sensors that I hacked on there with Uncle Kyle, the mad scientist here, can make this work in this. I think, anyway. I keep convincing myself that. I like drinking coffee out of my Central Oregon Shenanigans coffee cup working on my Bronco. That's great. I forgot we did those during the collaboration. I didn't even get anything. I think I got a sticker. I kept telling Kyle, I want that. I'm gonna have to start up some. I'm gonna have to get some merch going again. I need a new hat. And that's one thing you guys couldn't get because we couldn't find anybody that did hats that were actually a pro back style flex fit hat. And yes, I do need a haircut still. I'm going to talk my wife into doing that this evening, but I decided to come out and do a live stream instead, so that's my own damn fault. Okay, LOL, coffee cup, what? Yeah, there was, it was a little over a year ago when we did a collaboration and painted Kyle's truck. We did a whole, like, sweaters, hoodies, hats, stickers, coffee cups. I mean, there was a bunch of stuff that we did. You have cheated with John for Fox Shop. You have cheated with John for Fox Shop? I'm thinking collaboration is what you meant. Yeah, it was a collaboration with the Fox Shop, what we did. And we had a bunch of merch, stickers. There was a special, yeah. he had the dates right there, 8/24 to 9/7, which I think that date got pushed out another a couple days because we bit off a lot more than we could chew, and a lot of people gave me shit about that. But the whole thing is a lot of people, like, there was one guy emailed us very, like, oh, you should have had all the body work done. It's like, no, that was the whole point. It was like to do one of those cool, like, let's get it done, like a TV show in 1 week to see if it's even possible, body, like, from start to finish. That's why we didn't do anything to get prepped for John getting here. I think it turned out great. It was a great week and a half, and the truck turned out pretty damn good for busting it out in a week and a half, and I'm not a body guy, and John's not a painter and Kyle's not either or. So yeah, I got a little crazy there for a minute. Yeah, if anybody wants to go see some cool videos for a week, if on this channel, the 4BT Cummins build something to check out on this channel, and I got to talk to Kyle about putting the whole start to finish the videos together in a file folder, or what? Not a file folder. What is it? Gosh, I can't even think of the name of it. Where you list all the videos in a series, so you guys can just click it and just a playlist. There you go, playlist. But yeah, check out. It was back. Started 8/24, and we painted. We fixed an OBS truck in a week and a half. It was pretty cool. I filmed. That was crazy. Working on Kyle's truck, because it was all filmed, edited, and up to you guys in the same day. So like, I was literally functioning on 4 to 5 hours of sleep a day. Yeah, it was crazy. You know, get up early, get out to Kyle's, start working on the truck, start filming, go home for dinner, throw the video in the editor, dice it all up, get it uploaded into YouTube, get a title, a thumbnail, send it, turn around, clear the cards, slap the cameras on the charger, sleep, eat breakfast, and at it again. It was nuts. Does Kyle still drive it? It literally lives out back of Kyle's house. He drove it for 2 months. He actually drove it on a hunting trip. And on the way back from the hunting trip, started to get some death wobbles. And so we've got some front end. He parked it after that, and he bought a Super Duty. Well, he traded for a Super Duty. He got his grandpa's old Ranger. Remember the Ranger, the Danger Ranger, the 86 that we got for $500 from his grandpa? That truck is literally Kyle's daily driver. It's a great old truck. It only has 110,000 original miles on it. It might not look very nice, but it drives nice. And Kyle drives that daily. And then he traded his Chevy square body for a 2000, and it's been on the channel a couple times. 2001, 2001. Maybe it's a 99. Oh, plus John's videos. Yeah, John did the same thing for a week and a half straight. He every day. And so Kyle's Super Duty is at 01 or 99 or 2000 or something like that. What, cat? I'm doing live stream. You're ruining YouTube video. Get out of here. But anyway, he has so it's a V10 like my Excursion, and he drives that pretty much, that and the Ranger. And then he is talking about, as soon as it slows down, which we are going to have some snowstorms coming up, he's cleaning his shop out. The $200 truck's going in. We're going to get that transmission put in that truck and get it running again. And then he is going to work on that painted truck. Might come over here because I need to help him fix that TTB front axle. And I want to paint those bumpers. It literally just got all thrown on the back burner. It's a shit show around here. Drag Polar, that Ranger, it was, or it is, or what? Drag Polar, that Ranger is or was. Drag Polar. Oh yeah, it was the Drag Polar. I forgot about that. Yeah, my son used to drag the pastures, and I used to. That's all we used to use it for. I forgot about that. Had me confused there for a second. Just kind of, let's see. Yeah, so those are some great videos. Trying to think. I've actually been going back on some of my videos in the evening and watching, kind of reminding myself where we came from here and what we started. Cat, go away. Do you want some food? Let me go feed this cat so it leaves me alone. You need some catnip or something? Well, guys, I'm going to let this go for another few more minutes. I promised the wife I would go in and tuck the kids in an hour, and it's been an hour and 5 minutes, so don't want to get the missus all angry with me. Any other questions, comments, anything before I go? I'm sure I'll do a video tomorrow night with Kyle. It sounds like he was coming over tomorrow. I don't know what it's going to be on. Maybe we'll do a Saturday Night Rides. That would be awesome, actually. Well, guys, see some people are just jumping in. They're going to miss it. With that being said, hit this subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that like. I don't get paid for it. It just shows YouTube that we're interacting and getting interaction. Great memories. Enjoy the evening. You as well, bud. Yeah, it just shows interaction, helps boost our videos, boost the community. And anyway, gosh, I just got the fire all nice and toasty warm too. All right, guys, have a great evening. I'm going to head inside. Central Oregon Shenanigans out.